Here is one problem which is asked in JEE Main 2022. The question is, for any complex number z belong to the set of complex number C, if minimum value of modulus of z minus 3 root 2 plus modulus of z minus p root 2 iota is 5 root 2, then the value of p is option A is 3, B is 7 upon 2, C is 4 and D is 9 upon 2. First of all, we will understand in the solution what is this z minus 3 root 2 modulus of this. Now let us draw the diagram here. This is origin, this is real axis, x dash, and this is imaginary axis. Now modulus of, suppose this is for understanding, suppose z is x plus iota by b, any complex number. So if we see modulus of x, this modulus of z minus 3 root 2, x plus iota by minus 3 root 2 is the square root of the real part. The real part is x minus 3 root 2 whole square plus the imaginary part is y, so this is y minus b, can write this as this. If we compare this formula, this with the distance formula, then xy, this is the distance between x comma y point from the point 3 root 2 comma 0. So let this be any point A, and this is 3 root 2 comma 0. It means z is any complex number whose distance from the point A is this. Similarly, if we see the second part, modulus of z minus p root 2, and we can write this like this, modulus of z minus, so x plus iota by minus p root 2 iota. This is the square root of x minus 0 square plus the imaginary part is by minus p root 2 whole square. Then we compare this formula with the distance formula. This modulus z minus p root 2 iota is the distance of this complex number z from the point 0 comma p root 2. Here the abscissa is 0, means the real part is 0, so the point will be on y-axis, this imaginary axis. So the point will be like this, 0 comma p root 2. So let be this point P. Join these 2 points. It means we are given that modulus of z minus 3 root 2 plus modulus of z minus p root 2 iota. It means z is any point in the plane whose this represents the sum of the distance of the complex number z from the point A and B. Geometrically, this represents the distance of sum of the distances from z from the point A and B. The distance of the complex number z from the point A and B. This sum will be minimum. Now see, this is a triangle. The sum of this side plus this side is always greater than this. The sum will be minimum when the z point will be on the line AB. If z lies on point AB here, then this sum ZA plus ZB will be the this point may be anywhere here. So when this point, this complex number lies on this, the distance will be minimum. It means the distance between the 2 points A and B will be minimum. So we will calculate, in other words, we will calculate the distance AB. So this is equal to 0 minus 3 root 2 whole square plus p root 2 minus 0 square. This is nothing but the square of this is 9 into 2 is 18 plus 2p square. If we square this, AB square is 18 plus p 2p square. But we are given that this sum will be minimum. The minimum value of this sum will be 5 root 2. It means AB is given to us 5 root 2, implies AB square is equal to 25 and 2, 5 square is 25 and 2 is 50. So if we equate these, 18 plus 2p square is equal to 50. 2p square is equal to 50 minus 18. P square is equal to 50 minus 18 32, which means p square is equal to 16. We can cancel this 16, which implies p will be plus minus 4. The value of p will be 4 or minus 4. If we compare this value from these options, then C will be the correct option. So in this question, we must understand geometrically what is this modulus of z minus 3 root 2 plus modulus of z minus p root 2 iota. So geometrically we have seen that this is the sum of the complex number z from the point A and B. So this can be understood by assuming complex number as x plus iota y, where x, y are the real numbers. And if we compare this from the distance formula, because we know the distance between the 2 points is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this point is x1 comma y1 and this point is x2 comma y2. This is the simple formula distance between the 2 points. If we compare these, it means z is the point which is this is the distance of the complex number z from point A and B. This is the sum of the distances of the complex number from the 2 points. So we can understand this from this geometrically. And we know that sum of two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. If this point lies on this line, then ZA plus ZB will be the minimum distance. So the minimum value of AB will be 5 root 2. So we can understand by geometrically this question by the figure.